us a little bit about yourself, like how you got involved with music?
I guess it all started when I was younger. I was obsessed with this Michael Jackson tape I had, and I would always sing along to it. And my dad would always say, "Hey, you're pretty good at singing." So I started singing, and then eventually I got my first guitar in 5th grade, really focused on that. And in high school I started playing in bands, started out as a bassist, and then realized I could sing again, and I just started doing vocals from then on out.
How long does it usually take you to come up with songs and record and just like put pieces together?
It could take up to maybe 1 day or sometimes even months. Normally I come up with some type of riff or someone gives me music and then we just add on to it, and sometimes it's really easy and it comes together quickly, and sometimes it's kind of difficult and I end up putting it off.
When do you write, and where does most of your inspiration come from?
I find myself being more inspired when I'm in a heightened sense of emotion. And that's just when I write more, that's when ideas come to my head, regardless of whether it's negative or positive. That's where my inspiration comes from.
So what kind of conflicts come up when you're in the recording process or the writing process? Like what kind of problems do you usually come in contact with?
I have a really big problem with writer's block. I'll be in the middle of an idea, then I'll just shut down and I won't be able to do anything for a long time. I'll try to walk away from wherever I'm at in the song and come back, but I just find myself having a lot of writer's block. My second problem would be whenever I work with other musicians or write with other musicians, kind of meshing together all our ideas. It's really difficult sometimes, and you have to find like a happy medium, and then you have to give up some of your ideas and kind of use theirs.
Where do you plan to be in the future with your talents? Like, do you plan on pursuing it lifelong?
I've always said that I wanted to tour before I died, but it's really expensive and it's just hard to come around to.
What's one of your favorite songs or pieces that you've written, and why do you like it?
The song I wrote for Pat Drown, the one Brian and I wrote, has had the most impact on my life, and that's what I'm most proud of. It's weird, I've never helped anyone through music, and literally his parents have come up to me, or not his parents, but people related to him have come up to me and said, "Thank you for writing this song, it's helped us with this grievance," and all kinds of different things. I think she's his niece. She actually did a little competition where she was ice skating, and she wanted to play with his song in the background, and it's just incredible how much that one song has done.
Are you in the process of writing any songs right now, or do you have any future plans for your next song?
I just recently decided that I want to write a lullaby album. I want to write all the music by myself and use MIDI instruments, which are software instruments, and I want to just do that, make it really good, and print everything out and record it myself. And then I have a band right now. It's just me and my friend Brian, and we should have an EP, which is around 6 songs, out by the end of December.
How do fans and critics affect your music and how you make your music?
Right now I'm playing a more progressive, metal, loud type of music that involves a lot of screaming, and a lot of people that I know, even loved ones, everyone does is always telling me to get away from that because of how my voice is, and I've actually started kind of just getting away from that. I don't really necessarily enjoy showing my parents or someone that isn't the type of music I'm into that style of music, just because they can't relate and it sounds like noise to them half the time.
In high school, I was in this weird metal hardcore band, and we played at least every weekend, and that was when the scene was happening. When I got into college, I played in this other band. It's progressive, and I kind of went away from screaming and started singing.